3-year-old Samson, a Siberian Husky mix, is the love of the Snyder family. But he's the heart of the entire neighborhood in Marion, Indiana.
He knew everyone, and everyone just kind of took care of him.
Lisa and Stephen Porter were playing with Samson when a rabbit runs by. It disappears down a pipe, and Samson is hot on his tail. Lisa and Stephen run to their father for help.
Somebody came running in the house and said, "Hey, grab the video camera." Okay, so I grab it, and I go running out, and there's Samson's rear end, you know, in the pipe.
Samson, what are you doing?
It was very funny at first because you'd just call his name and he would be wagging his tail.
Come here, Samson.
Lisa and Stephen and the rest of the neighborhood kids are laughing. No one realizes yet that Samson is in real trouble. He's in a metal pipe that's only 18 inches in diameter, and Samson is a 50-pound dog. The pipe runs from one side of the road to the other. It's open on both ends, but it's jammed with dirt and debris, especially on the other side, making it a tighter and tighter squeeze the further he goes in. He's so far in, there's no reaching in and pulling him out. Several hours go by. Panic sets in. By now, it's painfully obvious Samson is trapped. Someone calls Brian Snyder.
All you could see when you showed a flashlight in there was two little eyeballs looking back at you. If I was small enough to crawl in the pipe, I'd have gone in.
The entire neighborhood rushes to the rescue, digging out as much debris as they can to get Samson out.
Samson, he's moving. Which way is he going? Come here, Samson.
But it's not working. It's getting dark. Now they can't see. They're worried they'll accidentally hurt Samson, so they decide to wait it out until morning. It's day 2 of Samson's ordeal. Heartbreaking yelps still echo from this culvert pipe in Indiana. Desperate, Brian calls in the Grant County Highway Department.
We can see the back end of him on one end, and then on the other end, you could see his face. He was crying. He was in a predicament. We get out the road cut saw, we cut a hole in the asphalt.
They rip a huge hole in the road, then bring in a backhoe. They move a mountain of dirt and gravel. Now they have to cut the steel pipe with a blowtorch. Red-hot sparks are flying.
It would be a shower of sparks coming at that dog.
It was kind of dangerous for the dog.
Brian grabs a neighbor's hose to keep the sparks from burning poor Samson.
It made him really wet.
Just when it looks like the highway crew is finally about to reach him, a huge setback.
Can't reach him. I think he moved.
I bet he did. He heard that noise.
All that noise scared him, and he crawled about 5 more feet during that process.
He must have been scared to death.
Come on, Samson.
Samson is nowhere near grabbing distance. They cut another hole in the pipe as the entire neighborhood gathers. After 4 long hours of ripping up the road,
Come on, Samson.
You got a collar on? Yes, you do.
finally their prayers are answered.
All right, Samson!
Come on. Go get him something to eat.
I grabbed him, muddy as he was, and gave him a hug and held him there. He was fine.
Brian walks into his pickup truck, and there a neighbor gives him some fresh water and food. Then it's time to go home.
Bye, Samson. You need a bath, dog.
By the next morning, he was out running and playing again.